I do not care for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in there or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. And it's just this one. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The face saying, there's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet I could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Miss Desworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet, Narcy has said it, Mr. Foncomer. How could you possibly see Miss Desworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart, what? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sight. I did it. I finally found a hole in Foncomer's carefully faked testimony. Yeah, right. It was cold. It was so cold and the fog was as thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I would go back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. Use binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one's better be good. Hold on. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. They sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many fun comic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. No. And they aren't on. No, take that. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for certain stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of nature size? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain, Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart. You will testify to the call about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Wrong. You were photographing certain stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera yourself yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. Yeah, you have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Mr. Oof. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph certain stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was he photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Miss Hart, this is what you were really trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? The sighting at Gore Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you try proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have it proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking on this time, please. Was this proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when immersed. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to have set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order. I see. Aye, 2 photos are a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. All your lawyers that's not so smart, boy. I was down there taking a photograph of Gordy, you got me. So what? Huh? That doesn't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as he said, so what? Changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know. But what must have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why are you trying to hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, no. Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a researcher student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping right by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight over the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands and I heard another gunshot. I was looking at the... Ugh. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness. Back. Come on, I'm trying to go. My slave. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a researcher, student, or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the right's defense to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Phone comes up to something I know. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. That would be a first. Very funny. You understand this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we'll let the witness leave. I will announce my further at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Yep. No. Exactly what sort of sign was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. There were a lot sharper. It was a lot sharper sound than I could have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was right there. I can't doubt she wasted any time looking at her book. What? What did I do now? Why are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your horse, puppies, pups. I'm getting there. No, oh my gosh. I don't know what. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat that time, huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe it was shot from another place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass and no one was there unsure either, Hold on. Add 2%. Okay, hold on. I'll load just so you guys can see. The Gordy article. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that book? What's with you? 'Cause I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you're far from normal. What? You one step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy or foe. You won't give us the bow a second for. Ah! Order! Continue, Mr. Man. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. Or if you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat, you needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well, well, now that you mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there, no? Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, Al. I was fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder, no? I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat until now. This was totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is certain in this. Right. That's why I took this photo. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo you're certain. That's why she says she's going to nose the photo. She said they'll drop the quality a bit, but said let's see who's who. She lost that photo. I won't phone camera let us show it. I've got a hunch. I bet that Nas photo is something bad for phone camera. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, I'll main person for Ellsworth. Or worse. What should I do? Maker. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You know this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the laws meant not being presented to the court? But because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You are the one who told me not to show it to the court in the first place. You fool. Wow. You know what to run your mouth. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Phone Camera? Miss Hart. Show the photograph to the court. Show us the announcement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the announcement to the court. Here it is. While the judge is running himself for once. We still can't see who is finest. It could be the defendant or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll set this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the announcement, you got the announcement. And little good has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the course examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the course examination of Miss Laura, and none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Phone Comedy of anything to I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to deliver my verdict. Wait, this is not... It's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the announcement. Your Honor, there's something decisively strange with this announcement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo strange? Okay, here goes nothing. Also, the judge. What's strange about this photo? The hand. Here, Yon, the shooter. I'm not sure I understand what about the shooter's thing. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Yon. The hand. That hand directly contradicts with another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that this left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. There you go. The man shooting the pistol in the photograph is not Mr. Ellsworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom is quiet down, I'd like to reconvene this call for Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitely proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Ellsworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Ellsworth didn't do it, then who saw a victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. But who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Laurie! I was lying. There's only one exclamation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order. So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide deserved the question. But what? An examination of the victim's wound will reveal the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order. Mr. Montgomery, sure of the accuracy of your data. Of course. I've already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. I see. Very well, let me state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Ellsworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Ellsworth. This is a conundrum. Fine. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial of the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this murder. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court's adjourned. I thought it'd take longer. Okay, Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Oh yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on my... Oh, right? What? Tell something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court, that's all. Would I kill you just to see how you really feel with a thanks Ellsworth? No, I'm Sundari. I requesting the transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, he didn't see the shooter. So the only part of the testimony that stood was the bang she heard. So see you guys next time, and we'll be doing the investigation. I didn't think I'll be able to finish it, but I did. So I'll see you guys. Well, finish the trial this episode, but I did. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.